Hey y'all, I'm gonna show you how I make this amazing smoked brisket. We did put this brisket on some awesome sandwiches, and I will post another video on how I made those, but right now let's focus on this brisket. And I do want to say these greens were grown by my friend Dylan, and he is Trailer Park Gardener. You gotta check him out. So we're gonna start with this beautiful brisket. This was sitting out for about 2 hours just so it could get up to room temperature. And some people like to cut the meat when it's cold. I don't know, I just went for it. I just kind of start slicing off the hard fat. I like to get rid of as much of it as I possibly can because it does not like to cook down, and I just hate biting into fat. I did leave the fat on the other side of the brisket though, because I decided to put it fat side down on the smoker and I wanted to have a little bit of a padding. For the seasonings, we're going to go ahead and add in some granulated garlic, some regular garlic. I got some smoked paprika, some onion powder, and some chili powder. I added in 2 tablespoons of some brown sugar as well as salt and pepper, and I gave that a mix. I didn't think it was red enough, so I went ahead and added some regular paprika just so I could get that nice color I was looking for. Bingo! Alright, so once your seasoning is done, you're going to sprinkle half of it onto one side. You want to go ahead and rub it on all parts of the brisket, even the edges and the sides of it. And I would probably recommend wearing gloves for this, but I just like to do things the hard way. Cover both sides. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Get your bottle of apple cider vinegar ready. Pop that meat on the smoker. It should be set to 250, and I do have my little Pit Boss thermometer thingy that helps me. Every now and then I went outside and sprayed some apple cider vinegar onto that meat until it hit 165. It was on the smoker for, I don't know, I'd say about 3 to 5 hours. I can't really remember. You want to be really careful with the juices because the juices are the best part. So you want to be careful with the foil and roll it like this. That way all the juices stay in the meat. So at the end, you can take a spoon and put that on top of the brisket and your sandwiches that you're going to make. I like to do a few layers of foil on the bottom just to prevent it from ripping. And it will look like this. I popped it back in the smoker until it got up to about 190. I pulled it out and then I popped it into the oven at 180 where I let it sit there for about 4 hours. Once I sliced it, I poured the juice on top and it was so good. We made some really amazing brisket sandwiches that we had some leftover jalapeno popper dip that I put on one side along with some beautiful microgreens that my friend Dylan grew. Topped it with some bacon, of course, and I made some homemade Gouda and white cheddar mac along with some beans. We decided to load up that mac and cheese, and we cut up some of the brisket and put some brisket, some greens, some bacon, and we even did some barbecue sauce on it, and it was so good. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If it helps you, please let me know. If you recreate this, let me know that too, and enjoy!